Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Rose of Venus Tarot. It's Lacey. Thank you so much for clicking on to my video, guys. Let's hop right into the message. I feel like you guys are releasing some fear of the unknown here, and you're being more willing to integrate yourself and get to know people out in the world or people who want to interact with you. A lot of you guys, you're not allowing the bad people to steal your time with the good people anymore. There could have been a fear in you that what if these people are like the last people? Then you know how to handle them like you handled the last people here. This is clicking to you in your head. What if this person crosses the line with me? I'm going to put them back in the line or I'm going to walk away if they cross that line with me. You guys have stopped fearing any sort of chaos that may have come here. You guys know that peace is an inner thing here. It does a lot. What goes around you can affect your peace here. But I feel like you guys, as long as you're moving yourself to a calm environment, there's not going to be any outside stimuli that can remove your peace here. I feel like you guys are going to be enjoying a good life. Or this is what you're in right now. A lot of you guys have simply released any sort of fear of the unknown. You guys could have canceled a lot of plans. You guys could have avoided risk. You guys could have felt like you were stuck in place and just focused on your personal aims because you did not want to receive that sort of whatever could happen when it happens to other people. Now you guys are more in the moment. Like, all right, you're not afraid to lose people, so you're telling them how it is too. Because this is another thing. Just like you lost those lives, you left so many people behind. You are confronting people like you're not afraid to lose them, and you know they can't hurt you. You guys are you're solid right now is your energy, or your energy is moving towards this solid place. We got somebody could feel like you're very self-absorbed right now and you're financially independent. Somebody wants more ideas from you and how to execute them. We got lack of ideas, injustice, miscommunication, confusion, unproductive, missed opportunities. If you guys are dealing with any sort of creative blocks, I feel like getting in the mix with other people might heal those sort of creative blocks here. You might be able to have more energy to keep pushing forward and doing what you need to do in life here. We got resourceful creativity, manifestation, the art of communication here. Your manifestation abilities are getting stronger because you guys are able to communicate what you want. So now people know what you want and they're respecting what you want and they're trying to deliver and do what you want here. Because it's like, you know what you want. Celebrations and enjoyment, gatherings, stability, belonging, teamwork, reunion, balanced, and dignified coming out here. You guys are going to be moving towards people who keep you dignified. You guys, and this is not even you trying to move towards other people. I feel like a lot of you guys, you got people knocking like at your door. You got people wanting you to let them in. So some of you guys are going to because they see that you're building something really cool or you're heading in the right direction. I'm saying somebody here can be envious of the confidence that you have right now. You have confidence, attractive, passionate, independent, determination, social butterfly, vivacious. And we got the Ace of Wands coming out here with passion, breakthrough, progress, enthusiasm, creativity, vitality, fearlessness, encouragement, opportunity is coming out here. So this is where you're heading to, and you're heading to this from a place of maybe lacking ideas, a place of maybe being a bit self-absorbed and not wanting to let anybody in to help you out here. A lot of you guys have it's not that you had to humble yourself, but you guys hmm had to realize that a lot of people are just like you. They might handle things in certain ways that you might handle things that in ways that people consider insensitive and inconsiderate. They might also handle things in ways that people consider insensitive and inconsiderate here. Um, Divine, please tell me more. What's going on in this collective energy? We got the moon, illusions, intuition, fear, subconscious anxiety, delusion, anxiety, and deception is coming out here under lack of ideas. Make sure that nobody tries to come along and take advantage of you and help you, like push you ahead with these lack of ideas and try to like get you to work with them here. I feel like some people could have just been too much to work with. Somebody could want to like, they see you don't know your way exactly. So somebody in the past could have tried to take advantage of that. And this could have scarred you to shut out other people because there was always somebody who was trying to take advantage of the fact that you weren't as high up as you need to be. You weren't where you were at yet. So they felt like they could, like, I could manipulate this person because this person doesn't know this, or they doesn't know that, or they don't know this. So, they were taking advantage of what you didn't know in life. We got fatherhood, authority, structured, a dominating male, practicality, experience, and powerful, discipline, and focus coming out with the Emperor card here. Celebration and enjoyment. Somebody is so upset that this emperor or these emperors will have you because maybe you guys, I don't know, you could have passed through their environment at some point in time. You're like, why would you feel like you're good enough for an emperor if you got a bunch of bums that want you? Like, like, hey, well, before you said hi to bums, so why are you with the emperor? Like, I don't know. This energy, a lot of you guys are learning not to even acknowledge the bums or say hi to them, much less interact with them because it goes too far to their head and whatnot. We got consistency, practical, reliable, efficient, patient, strong will, improvement, determination, and responsible is coming out here underneath the magician card. The magician, resourceful, resourceful, yeah, resourceful, communication, willpower, abandonment, and travel coming out here. Yeah, you guys are very consistent. You're very practical. Somebody wants to maybe come in and tell you that after like trying to be a little bit rough with you, like about where you needed to go, where you needed to be, how you wasn't pleasing them. Like, like whatever you were building, somebody tried to be rough with you and realistic with you about your manifestations. They didn't realize like how they came off until you pushed them away. You're like, wow, you're very like harsh. I'm just being real. It's like they weren't. It's like, somebody thinks in the negative. They didn't realize that you guys aren't the types of people who think in the negative. They didn't even realize what they were saying to offend you at whatever point. And with this Knight of Pentacles card here, somebody went from seeing you as just the magician trying to manifest to now seeing you as somebody who's a Knight of Pentacles, somebody who can manifest and stuff. So now it's like they want to give you their respect. Divine, please tell me more. They wish that you could understand why some people have that negative mindset, or why, like, they're like, I didn't mean no harm by it. I just wanted to let you know that, which is like, I don't know. But you didn't like this person and their beliefs. You didn't want to know their opinion. You would rather them like move on here. Lack of direction, no control, self discipline, forceful, powerless, and opposition coming out here with the Chariot card here. Yeah, somebody was kind of forceful, like trying to let you know and how to behave. And just the way they try to come at you, you didn't respect it. They did not come at you in the most endearing way. People are realizing that to be heard by you, they got to come at you calmly and with respect. They got to drop that like sort of demanding tone, that tone of authority is not well received when it comes to you. You got like they're gonna have to talk to you nicely, like it's like or not to say they can't be honest, but there was something with the way they tried to present themselves to you here that you didn't like, and then they don't like that either. Please tell me more. We got stuck in the past, lacking playfulness, independence, boredom, maturity, and self-sufficient is coming out here. Self-sufficient and Yeah, a lot of you guys are being looked at as self sufficient. People are mad you don't really want to play. You take things really serious right now. We got, yeah, unrealistic goals, lack of progress, short term focus, unhealthy lifestyle, disloyal, rebellious coming out here with the Page of Pentacles. This is somebody really wishing that they could reverse your pentacles here. Maybe they want to reverse your playfulness and your happiness too. I don't know. Whoever is in this energy field might be trying to create a power move over you. Creative opportunities, dreamer, freshness, bright future, possibility, idealism coming out here underneath fatherhood, authority, structure, a dominating male, practicality, and whatnot. And this is coming out under creative opportunities. Yeah, some of you guys are going to be linking up with people to secure your creative opportunities, even though, like I said, you did not want to do this in the past. We got success, victory coming out here. Success, victory, achievement, pride, recognition, improvement, rewards, praise, acclaim. I feel like since this is coming out in the past energy, you know that you could be successful again because you were successful before. Somebody wants you to see that you were successful, or they weren't saying that you weren't successful. They just felt like you had a long way to go to get to where you wanted to be. But now they're having to accept that that's not where you want it to be. You want to be somewhere else in life. So it's like, okay, like have that conversation with me. But I feel like this person is not somebody you want to talk to. And they're getting frustrated. They're like, why we can't talk? Why we can't have a conversation? It's like they're not on your level. I hate that too, when people just be wanting to talk to you personally and they're not a personal person in your life. Like, you gotta understand, you're not my friend, you're not my guru. I don't want you to be a life coach to me. I just don't want to hear shit you got to say. Like, this is where that, and it's like, why you don't want to hear me? You got an arrogant energy that just want to be heard. They just want you to like listen to their opinion about you because they've had a lot of long conversations in their head about you, your life, where you're going, what you need to do, how you should do it, and whatnot. And those people be the worst. That you know that too, because nobody want to have no conversation with no dumbass like that. It's like, why you even think so hard into me? I'm just trying to tell you, help you. I'm like, no, you're trying to link my thoughts to your manifesting thoughts in me, where you're trying to manifest more problems into my life that only exist in your head, dumbass. Keep that energy away from me. Keep your eyes on your own paper. Life is still a test for you too. This is the energy you're carrying with that person. Keep your life on your own paper. I don't want none of that weird shit. Like none of that like trying to put you in your place type of shit. Like so, like we got finding direction, confidence, expansion, foresight, moving forward, new opportunities, take a chance, and advancement coming out here with the yes card. Yeah, you guys are finding direction. You're moving forward. You're going to advance like you advanced before. Somebody just saw you being successful in one area and maybe they wanted you to stick to that. They could have like be disappointed. Like maybe you guys were artists and creatives, you decide to up and nowhere join the medical field. This is somebody that wants you to put down your real job. I think you would be successful if you just focused on art and painting. You ain't got to be a doctor. You ain't got to be like, but you can do both. You could be a doctor in the daytime and then you can come home and paint on the weekends if you want to. You guys have that peaceful balance and you're not sharing your peace here. People know that even working as a doctor, you might be having more time and more networking abilities to sell those paintings. You're not desperate. You're not trying to sell your painting for just like $50 now because you're not focusing strictly on art. You can now sell those paintings for like a couple $1,000s. You can go to the right museum. You can learn about these things. You can get the best bang for your buck. You guys are learning how to move smartly and intuitively without talking to anybody that wants to, I don't know, somebody wants to be that influence in your life. I'm not even saying that this person is coming from a bad place, but they're coming from a place of arrogance and misunderstanding you. They don't understand that what they want you to get out of life is not what you want to get out of life here. You just don't care to go down that road. It doesn't matter what type of success that they see for you. Your life is your life here. And it's like, it's like your life is your life, but, and it's like my life is my life, no buts. It's shut the fuck up, is your energy. Divine, at least when it comes to this person, because like I said, a lot of you guys, you're open to feedback, but you're open to feedback from people you ask, not feedback from just anybody trying to like talk to you. Have these energy draining, long drawn out conversations. You're not trying to get into it with them like how they want you to get into it with them. Divine, please tell me more. We got letting go of anxiety, recovery, releasing worry, deep seated fears, gaining clarity is coming out here underneath creative opportunities, dreamer, freshness, brightness, future coming out here. Yeah, you guys have let go of any anxiety and distress and whatnot. You're not allowing people to distress you into talking to them, getting your attention, having talks with you. Somebody like especially wants to have a talk with you. This is the energy that's coming up. Yeah, I got an annoying motherfucker in your energy field that wants to tell you all about you, all about your life, all about the moons, the stars. They want to focus this conversation entirely on you and nothing about them because they know you don't know them. You don't know what they have going on in life. They don't really know you, but they hope they could get you explaining yourself, or they could get you some like they're like, how the hell do I get a conversation with them? Divine, please tell me more. Divine, please tell me more. We got resilience, close to success, courage, persistence, perseverance, stamina, a test of faith, standing your ground is coming out here. Yeah, a lot of you guys are standing your ground. You're standing your ground. You're being yourself. You're doing things yourself. You're not competing with anybody else. You're not you're not open like how people want you to be open pretty much. We got failing business, poor financial decisions, materialistic, instability, obsessed with wealth, status, and possession is coming out here. Somebody wants to make you feel that way, or somebody else is obsessed with wealth and status. This could also be telling you don't get too obsessed with any sort of wealth or status here. Like you're whatever you have, the basics that you're coming from is going to work with you here. Somebody also, like I said, it's this energy of somebody wanting you to feel like you're stuck up or something here. So like they want to feel like you're going to have a failing business if you don't allow them in, if you don't allow them to talk to you, if you don't allow them to have you in some sort of way. We got defensiveness, strong will, determination, protectiveness, perseverance, persistence, fighting for what you think is right is coming out here with the yeah, Seven of Wands. Yeah, somebody is seeing you guys as very strong willed, very defensive, very determined. They know you have all of this in you. And it's just like they almost, I don't know, they just want to come from a place of trying to get you to prove yourself. Maybe they just want to be a part of your life. I feel like this is a bum trying to talk to like a queen, like as though when the bums don't got shit to offer you, they want to offer you advice, or they want to talk real pompously towards you. It's like this energy is a real bum energy that wants to bum you out, like Divine, please tell me more and get you defensive. Maybe no, I am. Remember, don't get defensive with anybody that's trying to come towards you. Don't display this intimacy to them. It's okay to look at people like they're crazy and tell them, I don't want to have a conversation with you. No, I don't want to. No, that's not going down. It's like, remember your strong nose hair. Loneliness, isolation, seclusion, being overcome or paralyzed by fear, antisocial and restrictive. You guys are releasing that paralyzation you had, that fear you had of being social. You guys are now moving into socializing and holding your own too. But that's it, you guys. I hope you have a good day, night, evening, whenever you're catching this reading. Goodbye.